NFL Films? Y'all gonna put me on? From a personality standpoint, TJ is gonna talk. He's gonna tell you exactly how he feels. Wake up, Cam! Wake up, Cam! Wake up! TJ Ward! Bum 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 bum. I know you hate to hear it, but when we win, you get the Oregon victory song. And you hear it again this week. Had to go up to Iowa and give them the business, man. And like I said pregame or pre-episode, it's a lot of noise coming from Iowa. And I thought Iowa was a quiet place. I thought Iowa was a humble place. But it turns out you guys are not. You're arrogant and a little bit ignorant. I'm going to keep it 100, right? So before the game, y'all was talking a lot of noise about we got all this money, we win with all the money, blah, blah, blah. After the game, after all the noise, all the trash talk you talked all game, when you thought you had the win in hand, you take a L. We come back in championship fashion and tax that ass. And then you mad because we ran to your fans. The young Bulls ran to the fans and gave you guys a piece of your own medicine. Now you can't stop talking on X, can't stop talking on social media about how classless the Oregon players are. We're not classless. We're excited. Yeah, we're excited to beat you in your hometown. Yeah, we're excited to beat you in your home stadium because all the mess you talk, you act like it was impossible. Now, going forward, it was an ugly, rainy game, right? Not to our liking. You know, we like to spread the ball out, pass, and get the ball out our hands into our playmakers, or get the ball into our playmakers' hands. We couldn't do it the way we wanted to, so we had to take a page from your book and run the ball down your throats. Now, first and foremost, I want to say congrats to the Oregon players and Coach Lannon, man. Another exciting win, another nail biter, another come from behind championship form of victory. Now, to you Iowa fans, shut up. Stop bothering me. Get off my X, get off my Instagram, and stop talking about us. You lost, move on, go to the next game. We knew you guys could run the ball. We knew you guys could run the ball. We knew Iowa would have to come into that game and run the ball to be successful. You guys ran the ball pretty well. You know, everything fit into your hands. It was rainy and ugly. But we didn't know that's all you guys could do. Your passing game is trash, ass. And we let you get away with a couple big plays to keep it to stay in the game. You guys shouldn't even have got those. Your quarterback, he's a good game manager when he's able to run. But other than that, we had clamps on you guys. And the only way you guys got big plays was through penalties. And we'll get to that later. But Moulton, he had a good rushing game, but not better than ours. We ran for 260. Y'all ran for 140. So we took your biggest attribute and used it against you. But that we could do that all year. We have a three-headed monster at running back, and them boys was toting the ball. Noah, Jordan, and Dier, hey, keep toting the ball. Keep getting behind our big offensive line, the most physical offensive line in college football, the best run-blocking offensive line in college football, and we're going to continue to be successful. Now, there's a lot of noise after the game, right? The win was ugly. But guess what? Ugly wins makes champions. You know how I know that? Because I'm a champion. Duh. Are you a champion? Probably not. You're probably at home sitting on the couch crying about how Oregon beat Iowa. But nonetheless, we got the dub, went up there in ugly fashion, and won the game. Iowa had 140 rushing yards, which is good, but you didn't throw the ball at all. So you better have a bunch of rushing yards. Dante Moore, our quarterback, he kept calm and composed all game, right? When it didn't go our way, he stayed calm and composed. When it went our way, he stayed calm and composed. But what I'm most impressed about, and what I continue to be impressed about with him, is in the eyes of defeat. Now, a lot of people would say that game was over. Not Dante Moore and not Oregon fans. We went down the field, 2 big passing plays, got in field goal range, and my player of the game, Atticus Sappington. Atticus, man, he just sound like a hero, don't he? Then he sound like a hero. Sound like a Spartan or something. Like sound like he played in 300 BC, had a shield and cape and a Trojan helmet or something. But Atticus came through with 3 long field goals for us, and pretty much kept us in the game and then won it at the end for us. So, man, shout out to Atticus doing his thing, man. You a household name now because I didn't know your name before the game. I ain't going to lie. But I do now, and I'm not going to forget it. But let's go into a couple plays that, made this game a nail-biter, right? Things are looking in our favor. We got you guys backed up. Well, no, let's go a little bit before that. Let's go into when we're driving down the field to go up 2 scores, and we get a holding foul. Holding penalty to push us out of field goal range. That's just one of the penalties, one of the flags we received that honestly was some bullshit. I'm going to keep it a buck. Them refs was out there throwing flags and calling calls that just was straight BS. Like, all in all, Iowa left that game with 1 penalty. Now, I know they're a disciplined team, and I know, Coach Ferentz prides himself on having discipline, right? Ain't that much discipline in the world. Ain't that much discipline in the world. I seen 13 penalties myself, most of them holding. But I'm going to let you watch the tape and review it yourself. But it's unacceptable, man. 1 flag the whole game, and we had a bunch of flags, mostly in crucial times, to change the pace and change the outcome of the game. 1, we could take us out of field goal range. 1 is intentional grounding where they try to do a jump pass and he throws it to nobody. Like, come on, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? I know y'all didn't want us to win that game. It was obvious by the media presence before. All y'all was talking about was Iowa. Iowa's gonna upset Oregon. Oregon can't go into Iowa and win. Oregon, shut the hell up, because you don't know what you're talking about, obviously. You guys never know what you're talking about. You just want us to lose so bad, you take sensible reasoning out of the equation, and you say any damn thing. It's stupid. Stop talking. They need to take these mics from some of y'all, because you just talk and talk and talk. It's talking out your neck. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, and that's why we left victorious, okay? Victorious. We still sitting at the top, number 2 in the big, oh shit, we number 3. Got Ohio State, Indiana, then us. We still college playoff bound if we continue to win out. And whether you like it, love it, or hate it, we going to be there. You're going to see that competing for a national championship for a long time. I know what you say. All you guys got is uniforms. You ain't won the national championship. So what? So what? We in contention. That's more to say than a lot of your schools. Y'all ain't even in contention. And if you have been, you just more contention recently, or if you've been in contention 15 years ago, or you got a natty in 1980s, or 25 years ago in 1990s, or whatever that case, man. Oregon, we've been in contention for the last 20 years. We haven't won a national championship. So what? We got one coming. That kettle is brewing. We getting hot, and we got one coming. Don't you worry about it. Now, I talked about the misintentional groundings. There was another one, hands to the face. Hands to the face basically put y'all in scoring position. That was not hands to the face. He had his hand right up here by the collar. I'm gonna wrinkle my shirt, man. It's velvet and silk. Ruin my shirt. But had him by the collar, you guys call illegal hands to the face. Like, what is it? What is going on? I watched that. I was ready to jump through the TV. I swear I was ready to jump through the TV, man. Then I mentioned the holding that pushes out of field goal range. Then you tried to call the 2-point conversion when it's clearly his 2 feet was out of bounds. And you almost gave it to him. If it wasn't no review, y'all would have gave Iowa that 2-point conversion good. That's the shit I'm talking about, man. It's blatant. It has to stop. It has to stop. Now, with all that being said, we overcame it. Let me calm down. We overcame it. Go back to Autzen. We got Minnesota. We got SC next 2 weeks. Now, those are going to be games. They say Minnesota is a trap game. Ain't no trap game. If you ain't good, you can't beat us. That's period. And they ain't good. We come in, kick Minnesota ass. Then we got SC. Now, I can't wait to get SC. Oh, my God. Y'all been chirping so bad. Y'all think y'all back. Y'all not back. You barely won at home this week. You're not back, okay? You're not back. So we'll see y'all in a couple of weeks. USC Trojans, And your fan base out here in LA, I know you don't catch me on the road honking when you see me talking about, yeah, SC gonna kick Oregon ass. I can't wait. Because I'm gonna run you off the road. Stop playing with me. But I'm gonna go into the conferences. Oregon is in the best conference in college football. Argue with your mama. Are you SEC fans? You know how y'all do with the ratings. I know y'all got 9 teams in the top 25 and the Big Ten only got 7. But y'all start with 10 teams and then teams ain't did shit last year. They come in ranked top 10. Like, that's some bullshit. That SEC bias is real. It always has been, and it makes no sense. But we got 7 teams in the top 25. Y'all got 9. But guess what? The Big Ten got the last 2 national championships. The last 2. And it's going to be 3 in a row. Now, I like the Big Ten's top, right? Ohio State, Oregon, Indiana. Them top 3. And I'll throw SC in there. I'll do y'all a favor. I'll throw SC in there just, so we can have, a top 5. SC got Alabama, Texas A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss, and Texas. Alabama, they've been up and down, but they've been playing well right now. Texas A&M, they ain't played nobody. Georgia, Ole Miss, and Texas. Texas, y'all had them up in there early for no reason because they didn't do shit last year, and they come in ranked top 10. Ole Miss, Kiffin got them playing well. I can't lie. Kiffin got them playing well. We'll see about that deeper into the season. But obviously, when it gets tighter, some of those are going to go because they're going to knock each other out the rankings. So that is what it is. But overall, the Big Ten is the NFL of college football right now. SEC is a close second, but Big Ten's going to win it. He's going to win a natty again this year. And I'm going to say it's going to be us or Ohio State. The way Ohio State's playing right now, I ain't going to lie. They looking to repeat. They are looking to repeat. They look really good. I was talking shit about their quarterback early, but you don't have to be great when you got players and talent around you like that. Just get the job done. Go in there, get your playmakers the ball, and complete the open passes like you're supposed to. I think his name is Sane or something, the quarterback, right? I don't know his name, but he playing well. He playing pretty well. So, back to you, Iowa State fans. If y'all don't stop bothering us the rest of the season, you're going to cry the rest of the year about this loss. Cry. You're going to be crying for a long time. But stop bothering us. Stop talking about our class because we are a very classful team and our fans are very classy. If you ask anybody else around the nation about when we come into their house or they come into, we're very hospitable. You know what the problem is? We just don't like y'all. We don't like y'all because you talk trash and you can't back it up. We beat the refs. We beat the rain. We beat everybody. We just beat the brakes off of y'all. And that's it. That's all. Stop crying. Safety first, man. TJ Ward, stay safe. Oh, no, I ain't done. So the big plays they got, right? My issue, we gave a pretty much 2 big passing plays, one early in the game down the seam. He almost ran in for a touchdown. My problem was the play to the tight end on 3rd and long. We haven't given up nothing to the tight ends all day. But for some reason, both our safeties miss a tight end running right down the middle of the field. We cannot let that happen. Game on the line, game-winning drive, they going down. Defense got to end that, period. I'm a defensive player, obviously. How we win the game? Run the ball, play defense. But when you have a team that can't beat you man to man, they're waiting for you to fuck up. They're just waiting for you to screw one little thing up, and we almost gave it to them. We cannot have a split high safety defense and have a tight end run butt naked right down the seam between both of us. And we both look at him and say, hey, is that your guy or mine? And just let him run and catch the ball. So I know the coach is chewing y'all asses up in film, so I'm going to lay off you a little bit. We got to get better. Most importantly, we got the dub. And that's it. We go home and get ready for next week. But like always, go Ducks, Sco Ducks, and it's safety first. Let's go on to these Broncos. My Broncos was an ugly game against the Raiders Thursday night. But nonetheless, like both my teams, in championship form, we got the dub. We played to win the game. Say it again. We play to win the game. As long as we come out with a W, all that noise is just that, noise. I don't want to hear it. It's a bunch of haters. Y'all be hating on the Broncos. You be hating on the Ducks. What is it? Why do y'all hate us so much? What did we do to y'all? What did we do to y'all? Bo Nix, my dog, Bo Nix, hey, they talking bad about you, brother. I just want to let you know they talking bad. Fans was booing. It's okay. Most importantly, we got the dub. But my biggest thing about the, what is it? The debate, the issue, I don't even know what to call it. Like, why are y'all so against what Bo Nix is doing? Is he a perfect quarterback? Hell no. What quarterback is? But guess what? He has the winningest record amongst quarterbacks in his class, him and Drake May. He's healthy. He has fourth quarter victories that he actually goes out and gets, unlike Drake May, who almost gave up the game today or gave up the game on Sunday, threw a pick right to the Bucks in the red zone when they was about to seal the game. You know what Bo Nix doesn't do? He don't do that in the fourth quarter. And if the Bucks had any offense, Baker Mayfield would have went down the field. Well, I ain't gonna say any offense. Baker would have went down the field if his receivers would have just caught the ball. How about that one? And he would have had a historic comeback like he's been doing his entire career in the fourth quarter. Baker Mayfield. That's what he does. But Drake May, he throws a good dart. He throws a good deep ball. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Win me the game. Oh, he throws a better deep ball than Bo. Who cares? Who cares? They got the same amount of wins. And if you ask me, Drake, he got I wouldn't even say that. I think the teams are fairly even. I'm going to keep it a buck. All the way around, the Broncos and the Patriots, the coaches, the GMs, they've done a great job putting a good team around both these young players, right? Drake May, he has a great running game. Defense is playing excellent over there. Special teams is playing great. You can say the same thing for Bo Nix, but our defense is a little bit better, right? But what the difference is between Drake May and Bo Nix, throw the QBR and throw the pro football, pro focus. I don't do none of that shit. I watch the game. You ain't got to tell me no numbers. I watch the game old school. That's how I get down. All them numbers and them for you, the dweebs and shit. That's for y'all. I watch the game. I watch football. And what I do see is Bo winning games in the fourth. And what I don't see is Drake May winning games in the fourth. And what I do see is Drake May sacked 35 times. That means he don't know when to get rid of the ball. That means he's losing yards. That means he's not keeping a pace on the game. But yeah, they're winning. They're winning. Don't get me wrong. Their Patriots are winning, but they're also in the worst division in football. The NFC East or the AFC East is the worst division next to the AFC South. You got Miami Dolphins, ass. You got Buffalo, who just lost to the Miami Dolphins, ass. And then you got the Patriots. And who's the fourth team? AFC East? Oh, my God. Hey, come on, man. If Drake May was in the AFC West, that motherfucker would be, he wouldn't be 8-2. I tell you that. And the only teams they beat is the AFC South. I'm just saying, look it up. The only teams they beat is the AFC South, and then they beat the NFC South today. Man, why are we even talking about this? Why are we talking about this? Look, then you got the other quarterbacks in this class that you guys say he's so much better in. But I'm gonna go there with my dog Leave say, man, you can't make the club in the tub, man. You gotta be on the field. You have to be on the field. Well, guess what? J.J. McCarthy played 4 games this year. You know why? Because he's been injured. And then he come out today and lose the game to the Baltimore Ravens, who I said was on track to win that division. Pittsburgh I can't even talk about it because the game ain't even over yet. But J.J. McCarthy came out and lost to my dog, Lamar. Lost to my dog Lamar. Defense played a little better. J.J., get up out of here. Then you got Jaden McDaniels. Tin Man. I'm sorry, Jaden. I hope you get healthy, but they gotta use you better, bruh. They got you running fullback traps and shit. Hey, keep him out the way and he can stay healthy. Then you got Jackson, wanna be a running back dart. Now look, some of that plays are exciting for football, right? Highlight real material, right? It is. I give you that. It look cool. He got the red and blue spat on. He swaggy. He doing the Dougie and shit after he scored. rushing touchdowns, man. I don't want my quarterback scoring all my rushing touchdowns. Okay, that's what I don't want. Then he get his ass knocked out today, or he get his ass knocked out Sunday. Get his ass knocked out the game, concussed. You know why? You know why? Because he try to be Cam Newton. You can't be Cam Newton, man. I told you, be Jalen Hurts. You be Jalen Hurts, you could get there. But you try to be Cam Newton, you be knocked out in the blue tent, getting carted off the field. And we don't know when he's going to come back. That, man, quarterback, what you don't want out there on the field is concussed quarterback. You don't want to concuss lingering side effects to your quarterback while he out there trying to make audibles. That's what you don't want to do. So my dog Bo Nix, compared to Drake May getting sacked 35 times, Bo Nix knows how to get out the way. He has 10 sacks. But most importantly, the fourth-quarter comebacks, the fourth-quarter wins, 33 points, biggest comeback in NFL history. What do you want from us, to be undefeated? You want Joe Montana and Tom Brady from a second-year quarterback? That's what you want? Nothing's good enough for you guys. There's nothing good enough. We 8-2. Is it just because we finna win the division when we play the Chiefs? So y'all getting prepped for that already, just to rain hate on our parade? Is that it? All you pundits, shut up. All you ex-quarterbacks, I know you know about quarterback position, right? I know. But none of y'all know about winning, except a few. A lot of y'all know about playing quarterback, but a lot of y'all don't know about winning. Sometimes you got to throw all that extra shit out the window to win the game, right? You don't know. Don't answer that question. You don't know. Hey, look, leave my Broncos alone. Leave my dog Bo Nix. Bo Nix, block out the noise. Let's get back to next week. You know, we got a long time to rest before next game. We played Thursday, so got a week and a half. And we got Chiefs in the house, man. Or we go to the Chiefs, one of the two, but we got the Chiefs. We got Patty Mahomes in them, and it's going to be a big game for us, man. Bo Nix, let's do it. Denver Broncos, let's do it. And the defense. Hey, when your defense is playing like that, other teams get jealous because they don't have defenses like that. That's why they so mad. They don't have a defense like ours. Well, if the defense play like this forever, don't worry about how long our defense can play like that. You worry about your team. Our defense can play like that as long as they want to. You know why? It's called consistency. Some of y'all, that's what, you ain't won shit, so you don't know about consistency. You don't know what it takes to be consistent and to play good defense week to week and to win games and pull them through the cracks in your teeth when the defeat is there. Well, you still find a way to win. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's why you ain't got no rings talking to us about winning. Shut up. TJ Ward, safety first, man. Boy, what's his name? Darian Payne? Is it Dorian Payne, Germ? What is it, Darian Payne? Anyway, Payne slapped the shit out of St. Brown during the game. Payne causes pain. We talked about, I don't know why he got ejected. It was an open hand slap, but I really want to know what St. Brown said to him. First off, Washington Commanders was getting their ass whooped, so I'm already mad. Then you got a little receiver come up talking mess, and the word on the street from Ken's Law is that St. Brown slapped him first. So you got his get back. I'm going to get my lick back. And I know Payne don't play. He almost slapped his teammate a couple years ago on the sideline, him and his road dog. Hey, Payne, bro, I ain't mad at you, bro. Hey, sometimes you got to go there. They be trying you got to go there. But you got to keep that hand open. You keep it closed, or if there's any type of uncertainty, and if your hand was open or closed, they're going to go with closed. That's why you got ejected, man. Keep that hand open, and you all good. You get 15 yards, you back in the game. But, hey, man, defense, it be like that sometimes, especially when you're getting that ass whooped. Now, we're going to go on to my dog, Sauce Gardner. Now, the fans out there, a couple people out there saying that the Colts blew up and shouldn't have gave the 2 first-round picks for Sauce, and they say his name shouldn't be Sauce, his name should be Ahmad Gardner. Come on, man. Cut my dog some slack. Let me tell you something. For you casuals, or you haven't been in a predicament or a situation, this is what my dude is dealing with. He ain't with New York. He gets traded. He got to go to Indy, right? I got to go to Indy, move, do all that comes with moving. I'm in a new city, a new building, a new team, new playbook, new all that, right? Damn, that's enough alone. Then I got to go overseas. You ship me off to Germany to go play first game? Okay, bet. But I'm gonna tell you, that surface is not for DBs, bro. Anytime you have a wet surface like that, we played on a wet surface like that at Levi's in the Super Bowl. If you watch that film, we can't even keep our feet on defense. It's not because we don't have the feet to keep up, but when you on an offensive player and you playing on a wet surface and it's slick, you know when you're getting ready to stop and cut. On defense, we don't. It's all reactionary. So when we go try to put our foot in the ground and plant and go forward and the surface gives, you gonna slip. And Sauce was slipping all game. So that late touchdown to Drake where he got, on the out, you guys giving Sauce hell for that, man. It's a slippery field. He gonna be all right. When you get in that dome in Indy and them cleats is gripping, he gonna be breaking on shit and he gonna be the Sauce y'all expect. But cut my dog some slack, man. It's been one game. He had a lot going on. It's a lot going on, man. And if you ain't played ball and been in a position, then shut up. I keep telling y'all to shut up. You don't know nothing. Yep, that's it. Woo! Now let's go on to Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football. AFC division up for grabs. AFC North, that is. You got the Chargers and you got the Steelers. Now, I had the Chargers when I say ain't no way in hell Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers come into LA and beat the Chargers at home unless they get 8 turnovers, which they didn't, as you can see. They took a big L. Another issue, DK Metcalf, my number 1 receiver. That ain't going to get it done. You need a better 1 receiver, and you need a number 2 receiver at that. So Aaron Rodgers is out there. He don't have a real number 1 receiver. The running game isn't working to his liking, and he's just fragile, man. Is it time to blow this up? Is it time for Aaron Rodgers to be like, hey, you know what? I'm tired of getting dumped on this helmet. I'm going to hang him up. Because at this point, I don't see any light at the end of this Aaron Rodgers retirement tunnel. He's not going to retire like Brady. He's not going to go out on top. So do you want to go out with lifelong injuries? Or do you want to just say, hey, enough is enough. I had a great career, and it's over. The way it's looking, it's pretty much over. I don't see Pittsburgh doing anything. They're going to lose the division to Baltimore. And like my dog said, it's only one team from that division that's going to get into the playoffs. And it's looking like Baltimore. In 1 week, the Cincinnati Bengals with the bye have climbed up. And then the Baltimore Ravens have climbed up. So now it's only one game. It ain't even been a week. It's really been like 3 days. So in 3 days, they done lost a 2-game lead. And it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all, right? Bengals. Joe Flacco. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to win the division, but they do have a chance to outbeat or to beat 2 in the division. Because like I said, Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, the win against Minnesota, it's a great way to start coming off a bye week. On the road, a nice solid win. It wasn't great. Defense, and this is what I'm excited about for Baltimore. The defense is playing a lot better. Now, I don't know if the defense is playing better or they just played trash J.J. McCarthy. But either way, Lamar Jackson didn't have to do too much and with 0 turnovers. He didn't pass for infinity. He didn't run for infinity. But they won the game. No turnovers. But you know what the Vikings had? 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions. And that's why they lost. So just play it safe. You just don't have to beat yourselves. You don't beat yourselves, you can win the division. Because you see Pittsburgh out there. Old defense. Slay. Out today, right? Slay, one of them 30-plus-year-olds that I had mentioned on the gridiron, right? I had mentioned them. They get one of them injuries, it's going to be bad. Slay went down. And what happened? They brought 2-6 in. And what happened? They found they B word. You know what I mean? There you go. And they went at them. And you get a double-digit loss or 3-score loss. What's the score? 25-10? Yeah, it's over with. And DK, hey, big dog, you might want to do a career switch. Get to that defensive side of the ball. Be all pro. I'm telling you. You be all pro safety, bro. I'm telling you. You out there tackling motherfuckers. You get to let loose of your aggression. You ain't got to worry about none of that extra shit, man. You come down, play cover 3. Be Cam Chancellor. I promise you, you have a 10-year career after this. I'm not just talking. I'm dead ass serious. Off of that game, now, it wasn't the prettiest thing for the Chargers offense. Herbert, we got to stop getting them passes knocked down, big dog. You 6'7". Ain't no way in hell you should get all them passes battened down. There's no way in hell. Last week, the Steelers had them passes batted down, and like I said, you're not finna get passes batted down and get interceptions off them every week. You're not gonna get 6 turnovers every week. And if you don't get 6 turnovers every week, you're going to lose because you're just not a good enough team to do that without all them turnovers. You're not good enough. Your defense isn't good enough. You got Jalen at safety. Jalen out there, he don't want to tackle like that. He want to cover. Jalen out there tackling like Troy Polamalu. Got him running all over the field, man, making last-minute tackles. And I seen in his demeanor, Jalen like, bro, this ain't what I do, man. Y'all got me out here making 10 tackles a game, bro. Ain't trying to be. Yeah, this brings me to my next point. Just because a corner is aging does not mean you can move him to safety, bro. What do you think? The safety is a default position that anybody could just, I'm talking about nigga and shit. That any fucking corner could just move and play safety? Nah, man, put some respect on our names, man. This is a position you got to be born to play. You can't just move to safety from corner and be successful. Oh, he's getting old at corner. Let's just move him to safety. Fuck no. Are you crazy? You know how physical our position is? You know how willing you have to be to go through bullshit to make a tackle? You know how willing you have to be to take on crackbacks and squeeze through the C gap and hit a guy in the backfield that's way more than you and hit a tackle pulling or a guard pulling and then go on the back end and chase the fastest receiver down the field on the second half? We do a lot. We do a lot to make a defense great. So put some respect on the safety position. That's all I'm saying. Just because you're an aging corner, I don't care if you all-pro Hall of Fame corner, don't mean you're going to come in and be a good safety. How many have done it? How many have done it, right? Charles Woodson? Everybody want to point to Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson won the Heisman on defense. Pull him out the equation. Who else has been a cornerback and went to safety and played at a Pro Bowl, All-Pro level? I'll wait. Who? Jerm who? Buchanan who? What's his first name? Rob Buchanan. Nigga, who the fuck is Rob Buchanan? Rob Woodson, maybe. And that was in the 80s. Rob Woodson in the 80s when corners was built like linebackers. That's when they could do it. Not now, man. You can't be a outdated, overage corner and just be a good safety. It's not happening. So cut it out. I'm tired of it. Safety first, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. These streets is tough. Speaking of winning football, Jim Harbaugh knows the success to winning ball games, especially late in the season and in the playoffs. You run the ball, play stout defense. The LA Chargers defense is one of the top in the league. They have players at every position. They D-front with Mack, got Henley on the second level at linebacker. Then you got my dog Derwin James back there at safety. You got 3 all-pro, Pro Bowl level players on the defense. You got a shot. Leadership and luck. Sometimes that's all it takes, man. So that's this week. Safety first. I'm TJ Ward. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tune in. YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, whatever platform you in, we on there too. Just look for us, man. No, we ain't got no OnlyFans now. You ain't gonna catch me on OnlyFans. We ain't got no OnlyFans. That may be coming though. You feel me? May have to get one of them. Get them dollars rolling in. You know, I'm talking about Germ. Come strip. We out. All right, Bo Nix. Since all you pundits want to talk about how bad Bo Nix is and he's holding the Broncos back, I don't know how you holding a team back that's 8-2. But here goes some numbers since y'all like numbers so much. You all Einsteins and mathematicians, right? First 25 starts, John Elway, the greatest quarterback in Broncos history, you know, one of the greatest quarterbacks of football history. Passing yards, John Elway, 4,345. Bo Nix, 5,578. Passing TDs, John Elway, 26. Bo Nix, 44. Interceptions, Bo Nix, 17. John Elway, 30 picks. Rushing yards, Bo Nix, 601. John Elway, 436. That's not surprising. The record, 16-9, 16-9. What do you want from the man? At this pace, he ready for the haul. That's it. That's all. I'm done. Shout out to my dog, bald head Keenan Allen, who broke the all-time receptions for Chargers history. He beat another great, Antonio Gates, who I had to guard all the time. It was a headache. I hated it. But ballhead Keenan Allen, my dog, congratulations, man. Obviously, you're going to be up for the Hall. First ballot, maybe, maybe not. It's up to the judges, but honestly, I think you deserve to be a first ballot Hall of Fame. My brother, congratulations again. And, man, riding to the sunset, man. Shit, you about my age, he's still playing. So, hey, shout out to you.